Now, if you're not new to the channel, then you know that I love myself some Warframe glazing, man. It's been my main game for years now, so you have to believe me when I say that I love the game and I really hope that it continues its success. But we have to call the bad things when there is bad things. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about why I think the new event is ass and why it's failing right now. If you are logged in on Warframe right this second, you're gonna see that it's less than 8 days before the event ends, and I don't think we're even on 50% on the way there. Now, of course, it's based on clan progress, so it really depends if your clan is a grinding clan or not, but I would bet my platinum that most of you haven't maxed it yet. And that's a very surprising thing, because when we look back on past events like Belly of the Beast, Plague Star, even Gargoyle's Cry, we completed that in a record time. And there's a reason why the new event is not as successful as the past few events. You and I both like Orexia, right? Orexia is such a cool Warframe, probably my favorite Warframe to release this year, but you have to admit that it was too easy to farm her. I got my copy in less than 5 runs. I think I got one of each in every single run. Even if you do get unlucky, the pity currency is quite a lot, and the math is that you need less than 10 overall steel patrons to get a full set of Orexia. And I really think that they missed the mark there in terms of pity. Most of the people that were only there for Orexia was there for less than 3 days, and then they were out. A lot of people don't like the Viri at all. The event resource they give out was not proportionate at all to the amount needed to progress the event smoothly. Now, if we look back to Gargoyle's Cry, if we look back to even February's Belly of the Beast event, the amount of time you spent in the event itself felt really fulfilling and rewarding compared to the event now. Now, it's maybe because it's the Viri, and we all know that the Viri is still a buggy mess after all these years, or maybe it's something else, but in my opinion, it's probably because of the RNG. Here's my headcanon, right? If they removed the RNG thing, if you could just go in the event picking a Warframe that you like, weapons that you like, a lot of people probably would have grinded it a bit more than they did. Not everybody has every Warframe built. Usually, casual Warframe players, people that DE is trying to hook into the game by these events, they only have 1 to 2, maybe 3 or 4, 5 Warframes built. They don't have the full roster built there. And sure, there's default mods and stuff, but you get the point, right? You can't pick your gun, you can't pick your secondary, you can't pick your melee weapon, and you have to do these boss fights with damage attenuation back to back. And if you get very unlucky on the rolls, well, it's gonna be a long while before you kill that, unless you're doing it on normal mode. But are people actually doing it on normal mode? I don't know. I've been doing steel patrons exclusively, so maybe that's my fault. But even with that though, I don't know, I just don't really get the fun of it. I do get the fun of Circuit and the Viri as a play style and as a game mode, but if you're like grinding for the same thing over and over and over again, I just want to optimize it. Maybe it's just me. No, it's definitely not me. I mean, look at the progress bar right now. Not nobody, but there's so little people that are probably doing it. Reason number 3 is because arcanes are dirt cheap now. I like that they're giving this for new players. New players are gonna get so much arcanes for them, and it's a good way. I've been inviting some people, go into it, like play the event, you're gonna get all of the arcanes you need. But if you're an old player, and majority of Warframe players are probably more on the 200-hour range, and I'm not saying that's a lot in Warframe terms, but that's a lot in other games, man. You have to admit, those people that already have all of the arcanes, what are they gonna do? They're gonna grind the event again to sell the platinum? To sell the arcanes for platinum? I mean, Arcane Energize is going for 150 right now. From 3,000 to 150. Like, look, I'm not doing this if I'm just gonna want the platinum. If my main goal is just farming platinum, I'm not doing the event. I mean, it's better to just crack relics at this point. Reason number 4, back-to-back attenuation bosses. Like, am I the only one that's just tired of attenuation at this point? It feels like they're punishing you for being strong. I mean, look, you guys made this gun to be this much damage, and now you want it to do less damage because I use it too much? I probably could have swallowed it. Hey, yo, what am I saying? I probably would have tolerated it if it wasn't the RNG. And we're all just going back to the RNG. This video is basically just yapping, by the way. But yeah, back-to-back damage attenuation bosses is diabolical, especially if you're playing Steel Path. You roll an Aterax, Cernus Prime with no mods equipped, and then a Stug. You're cooked. You're cooked no matter, even if you're playing a Revenant. What are you gonna do? You're not gonna die, but it's gonna take 15 hours. And that's reason number 5. Every session of the event takes way too long, or it feels way too long than the other events. I remember back in the Belly of the Beast, a standard run was 6 minutes, and then on Gargoyle's Cry, it was quite a bit longer, but there were multiple stages to it, and then it gets you engaged more. And don't get me wrong, the Viri is very engaging, but if you're doing it 2 hours in a row, you have to find the royal chest, and then you have to mirror your reflection. I already memorized it. It's that bad, and I haven't played more than 6 hours of the event. It's that bad. It's just repetitive, and I get that Warframe in on itself is a repetitive game, but there's something different about this event, man. Reason number 5, and this one is gonna suck to hear. There's not enough incentive for people that actually grind this event to play the event itself. BOB, we got this cool hate skin. The mission itself was new, and there were a ton of rewards. Gargoyle's Cry, same thing. You got the flower thing, yeah, the flower thing. But now, I don't know. The reward is what? Most of the new things, Oraxia, the new Incarnon weapon, they're things that you could get outside of the event. Once the event is done, you could still get it. The only incentive is the Signa. Maybe I'm just getting old. Maybe I'm just getting sick of Warframe, and I really don't want to think of that as a possibility, man, because I love Warframe, and I'm not sick of normal gameplay, of running relics, of doing my EDAs and ETAs every week, of rolling my events, of getting Kuva to roll the events. But there's just something about this event that is not hitting it for me. If they probably added a repeatable thing that we could grind, because I've seen people max the rewards that they get, like get every single arcane available, get every single thing available on the event shop, and it's still not even 30% of the way there. If they added something that we could get repeatably that's actually good and not just a blueprint, a Basmo blueprint, I'm probably gonna grind that. Maybe a Forma, a build Forma, maybe, I don't know, like the new Omni Forma blueprint. I'll farm for that. A Floof, just decoration, something. But no, if you already have all of these things, it's just not feasibly worth it to play the event. If you have all of the arcanes already, if you have Oraxia already, then what are you doing the event for other than the event reward? But yeah, that's just me yapping. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my yap sesh. What do you guys think about the event? Are you guys still grinding for the event? Hopefully I didn't destroy, or at the very least change your opinion about Warframe as a whole, because the Warframe is still a fantastic game, but they have to work on their events, man. But yeah, I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace out, Chad.